Hi, and today we're going to be just playing some Brews from the new Return to Lorwyn set. I've got 3 brews made up. We've got a Doran, Kithkins, and Standard Elves. So we're going to start with Doran. This is my brew. I've used what wildcards I had saved up and what packs I've opened with the gold and gems that I've had. So I don't have the full sets of everything that I want, but free to play, we work towards it. So it's all based on Doran Besieged by Time, which creature spells you cast with toughness greater than its power cost 1 less to cast. Not that important. It does sometimes come up, but not that relevant. The main part is whenever a creature you control attacks or blocks, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the difference between its power and toughness. So because of that, we have low drops with big differences. We've got the Armadillo, it's an 0/4, so it attacks as a 4/8 and defends as a 4/8 with Ward 1. Great Forest Druid gives us the mana to cast, and it's also a 4/8 both sides. Lurking Lizards, it's only a 2 difference, but it has the trample on it, which helps out. Poo Poo UFO, again 4/8, but with the flying evasion and lets us put extra lands into the play. Cutsel's Flanker lets us exile graveyards. There's a lot of reanimation going on at the moment. Plus, it has the difference. It doesn't have to be lower power than toughness. It can be the other way around as well. So that does get the buff. Moonlit Lamenter, 2/5 with counters. Pay 2 to remove a -1/-1 counter, draw a card. Loot, big difference. Lets us get the extra lands into play. Plus, look at the top 6 and get a creature, whatever creature we need. And I've got a 1 of Sapling Nursery. When I get another rare, I'm going to put another one of these in. Affinity for forests and landfall, create a 3/4 tree folk. Then land base is all things named forest apart from the 3 planes. I am going to put in... There's a lot of counter magic at the moment. So I'm just going to put in a couple of Cavernous Souls and take out one of each of those. And then in a green deck, 4 must-haves, Llanowar Elves, Badger Maul Cub. They're must-haves. The Cavernous Souls, I'm just putting in, there's a lot of counter magic floating around. Is it Monument? Is tier 1 at the moment, and I'm seeing a lot of it on ladder, and it's annoying the hell out of me. So that's just to stop Doran getting countered is the main thing. So I'm going to start off with Doran, and then we'll play some Elves. Elves is my love. I grew up playing Elves decks when I first got into Magic. The Elves in this Lorwyn are slightly different. It's less flood the board with tokens and things like that. It's more Golgari Elves. Cares more about the graveyard. Cares more about mainly the graveyard. And -1/-1 counters. So this is the one that I've got built at the moment. Shoot the Sheriff just to clear out the way, kill the main things. Rex Sage, again, is it Monument? I need to be getting rid of artifacts. So a couple of Rex Sages in there. High Perfect Morcant, more of a sideboard card, but playing best of 1, I want to play it, I want to test it out. Not good against it Monument, but a creature-based deck's brilliant against. 1 Vivian, just for the for the -3 destroying artifacts. +1's always good, but then if you ever get the emblem, you pretty much win. And then Marlin Fate Ascendant. I just love this card. It's everything I want to do. It's elf, it's got evasion. Exile, whenever Marlin or another elf or fairy, mainly elf, enters, exile top 2 cards of the opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less or equal to the number of elves or fairies you control from among the cards exiled without paying its mana cost. So it's the top end. Usually have 3-4 elves in play. lets me exile 2 and basically play off the opponent's deck as well. So we'll go into it on ladder. We'll play Doran first, play a few games, see how that brew works. Couple of 1-drops. We're going to keep... We need to be probably scrying with Kutzel's Flanker. Because the deck doesn't work unless... Where's my elf? Unless you've got Doran, really. I'm going to get that in, and we're going to Kutzel straight away. Gain 2 and scry. Bottom. Could we be goblins? Portico to scry. Surveil, sorry. Bottom. Lamenter. So we can pressure. If it is goblins, Lamenter's a good blocker. It is goblins. Luckily we have big booty things to play. We're going to draw. There's Doran. We'll attack with Flanker if they want to trade. I've not played against any Goblins deck, and I'm not sure what's even legal. Like, I totally forgot Krenko was legal. I'm going to drop for Tree Folk. And then we can drop Poo Poo UFO. And then we can swing. Doran triggers. Gives us 4-8, a 5-8 and a 5-3. I can jump with the 1/1s. But we've still got the big booty blockers, and they also trigger on the blocks. From now on, we're not attacking with everything because they have an insane amount of blockers. But we will attack with the things with evasion. Can I trigger that? Yeah, make more goblins. That's not good. looks like we're dead. That's a good turn 1 concede. Okay, we've got another game. I have to concede against the goblins to see what we can do here. It's a better start. Elves into loot could be good. We can play Doran now if we draw it. Life gain, no ley lines out, which is lovely. I'm going to flank and scry. No attacks. The first 2 games with this, the Brews not very good. I need to put some removal in. Chump that. Yeah, I'm just going to concede that. So this is the Doran deck now. We've got 4 shoot sheriffs, we need the removal. Doran still there. Just knocked off. So we've knocked off the Badgermore Cub, 1 Druid and 1 Poo Poo, and put in 3 Shoot the Sheriffs. And a loot as well, sorry. For the 4 Shoot the Sheriffs for removal so that we can actually survive until we get the Doran. So we'll try with this one. That's a mulligan. We'll keep that and we will drop a tomb. So we've got Doran and Lamentus. We've got a fairly decent curve. 2 drop would be nice. Of course, we didn't get one. Dimir. Dimir what? So we've got loot. Probably going to get counted in. No. And Partico. I'll keep that. There's going to be removal. So they're going to try and remove Doran. Probably be able to counter it. Chip for 1. So slow. Try getting Elementa down to draw. Surveyor land's good. Bin the Badger Mole. Get another Lamenter and draw. Pay 2, put a Druid. Chip with a Moonlit. Just need a Doran now. Although they could have sweepers. See if they attack. Surely they sweep now. Yep. Surveil to the bottom. Loot. We needed a Doran there. A flanker. We're going to exile their graveyard. Let's see what they've got. They're drawing for a sweeper. And they didn't draw it. We'll take that. Didn't really work how intended, but we got there. Up to Platinum 2, and let's play elves. So, we're on the play. Could really do with a 1, but we'll keep this. So this Lana only gives us 2 if there's an elf in his graveyard, which there's not, obviously not at the moment. So we're going to go Zealot. Looks like life gain, which means Morkan could be useful. Again, no ley lines down, which is big. Blooming Marsh. So when it enters or another elf enters, they have to blight 1, which is putting a -1/-1 counter on a creature they control. Getting rid of the Vanguard's big. And then next turn we can Marlin. Sorry, Marilyn. For more. Which gives us 2 triggers. They have to put a -1/-1 out. Steal a Sanctifier off him. And then we can attack. I'll probably chump with the Sanctifier now it's got a counter on it. classic Resplendent Angel. So we are going to, what we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. We could Vivian take that out straight away. Or we could double elf. I think we double elf. Behold an elf. Behold the loyalist. Filtering their lands for them though. Could tap 3 and proliferate, which is worth doing. Tap 3, untap elves. Submit those -1 counters. And we will attack with Marilyn. I always forget about the proliferate. Aye, perfect. And then the next turn we're going to Viv. Shelter's going to go on Marilyn. Oh, I should have blocked. That's fine. So we can Vivian. Destroy target enchantment. They have to blight again. And then we'll bat. And we're going to proliferate. Kills that. No attacks. Ticks his Vivian up again. We've got flying blockers. We're in a good spot, unless they draw a Land Day of Judgment. I doubt they're playing that in a creature heavy deck. That's fine. Gain the life. Are you attacking? You are. That's fine. We jump. Gain your life. So we chump one there and we chump one there. But we don't block like that. You have no mana open. Total misplay on blockers apparently. Now we just dump elves. Take an exemplar off them. And they concede. Good game for the elves. Bad players by me, but we still won. On to the next. What have we got to start? Again, we can keep that. Marilyn's back up. So we go Sage. Turn 2 Zealot, or turn 2 Lissalana if Infestation Sage gets killed. Tomb for Zealot. No attacks. We need to get a kill for that. I hate that card. Chump block with the Sage. Puts us an elf in our graveyard. Name elf. Behold an elf. I think we play the Sage instead of holding it for Marilyn. The Broken Badger Mole. We need Chump with Sage. I'm not doing the math. If I'm dead, I'm dead. That was a quick loss. Or a Boreoid. I hate it. If you don't have the kill spell when it drops, you're buggered. Better starting hand. We'll keep that. Lanoir on 1. Emissary is such a weird card, having gain life, death touch, 1/1. Such power creep. Looking for the red, deal 1 to everything, which is going to be annoying. Like I said, I hate Is it Monument? There it is. It's a brilliant deck. It's just not my playstyle. Drop a Tyvar. No attacks. I need to keep that untapped so that I can tap and give it indestructible if I need to. So we're looking for... I don't know what we're going to look for. That's fine. Not land. Again, no attacks. That means we can't block. and to Unprotected. Rex Age or Vivian is what we're looking for. Don't care. Rex Age or Vivian. Yes. Oh, you're creating treasure. I've not seen Rallin yet. The amount of draw. Well, told you I hated this deck. We're just going to early concede. Get another game on. Right, last game for the elves, and then we'll play a few Kithkin games. Keep. Mash. Having a Vivian in hand gives me that so much comfort. And again, we're not playing Is It Monument when we have the Vivian in hand. Zealots. You can stay back on blocks. Mono black. That's fine, don't care. I'm going to play that. They have to blight. It's probably going to get a shot. Shoot the sheriff, but. And next turn we've got Viv. In fact, we don't. We're going to go Marilyn. We will Deep Cavern Bat. Flooded, unlucky. First game for the Kithkin, Mr. Toad. That's a keep. Again, this deck was the last one that I built, so I'm missing wildcards for it. I would like a play set of this, which I don't have. And a play set of the new 2-drop Kithkin white and one, I can't remember the name of it, Sentry, I think it's something Sentry. I only have one of each of them, so this deck is not optimised at all. But again, it's my kind of play style, same as elves, old elves. Flood the board, swing at face. Trigger, 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 trigger. Move a counter, swing at face. One more land gives us a Journey, which is just a great card. But we don't get the land. Behold a Kithkin. Doesn't really matter which we trigger. Battlefront. I'm trying to think how big this can be. Ooh, pinnacle stage. Well, that's not good. That's us pretty much done. I think there is a changeling that has destroy target artifact or enchantment, so we're conceding that, and we're going to look for that changeling. What one is it? Yeah, do I not have it? There we go. When it enters, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So we want, I'm going to put 4 of them in, and we will drop 4 of them. Craft them. Okay, mulligan that. Keep. What do we? Binning that's probably the smart play, but who likes doing the smart play? Got 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're playing against an elf deck. And they've got the 4 drop. So I'm going to have to put a -1/-1 on something. But nothing to destroy. How many elves are they playing? I don't mind destroying that. Okay, we've got Kithkin game. Just My Little Pony. PPPPPP. We mulligan. We'll keep that. We drop that. Behold Kithkin. Hopefully we get to see a Journey out. Just every turn creating Kithkins. Behold itself. Swing. Drop an elf. Badger Mole Cub's fine. We can kill that. We can case. Targeting the Badger Mole. And they concede. It's feast or famine today. Either concede straight away or we get wrecked. That's a keep. No one drop. So we'll play Verge on 1 and then Plains on 2. Playing Rabbits. If we case, it deals 1. Feisty out. Didn't have a 1-drop to put out. Kick recruits fine. We take a hit here. Or do we take out the Warren Guard? I think we take that block. Put out a Chompling. Need to be drawing more Kithkins. That's dangerous. We know how good rabbits are. Temple. I'm going to pay the 2. I'm going to get counters. I need to start knocking down the amount of creatures that they've got. No attack. And then they pump out 3 more. We have to jump. And that's us out. Destroyed by the rabbits, but we know how good the rabbit deck is. Last game with the Kithkin. No 1-drop again, but we're going to keep. And that's why. Figure of Fable. It's not a great card. 10 years ago it would have been brilliant, but I think there's better things now. Try again. Could have probably put that in. Try Bridget. So we can jump for one. Yeah, chip for one. And then next turn we can flip that for 2 mana. That's rude. We'll pay and flip. Leaves us 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do this first. They've not got a counter. We'll put the counter there. And we swing. And the next turn we can flip it back, get another, and they concede. So we finished today Platinum Tier 2. So yeah, we finished today Platinum Tier 2 with the Brew decks. Doran needs some work, horrific. Kithkin, I think if I get the playsets of the cards that I need, could be okay. The elves is the one that I'm happy with. Over the weekend I'm going to tweak that, ready for Monday. I'm going to have a full video just using the elves deck, to see if we can get up to Diamond on Monday's video. So enjoy your weekends. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what changes you'd make to the elves deck, where I need to change things specifically for best of 1. Have a good weekend. Bye.